Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is 1 Hour, 1 Life. Well, just a quick IRL personal update. I will be AFK for a couple of weeks after this goes up, so don't expect any videos from me for about 2 weeks, roughly. Week and a half to 2 weeks, somewhere in there. Yeah, take it to personal time, family time, that kind of stuff. So there's been another new update, pretty much weekly updates. Now we have Domesticated Pigs, and we have some first aid options. There's no more insta-death. Now folk get wounded, and you have the opportunity to care for those wounds before the person dies. I'm not sure how death works anymore, to be totally honest. If somebody gets stabbed once, do they have a certain amount of time before they die? Or do they just have to get stabbed multiple times before they die? Bitten, gored by wild boars, bitten by snakes, all of this. Let's find out. Alright, we're born into a pretty nice little village here. I am Vladimir. That's awesome. That's an epic name. Here is a domestic pig. Here's a domestic pig with a piglet. So we can see those right away. That's pretty good. We have some cooked... Here we go. Nope, that's dry beans with chaff. Bowl of carnitas. This here is basically cooked pork. That's the only thing that pork is good for, is this bowl of carnitas, and then you throw them on with, I think it only works with corn tortillas, and you get the tacos. You get pork tacos, basically. I'm not sure what's happening here. I don't know if this is her connection or mine. My connection should be free right now, so I shouldn't have this kind of problem right now. These people are moving around just fine. I'm not starving, as far as I can tell, so I'm not too worried about it. Here we have a bowl of sterile pads. Sterile pads are how you fix people. Lust. Okay. Yeah, raw pork looks exactly like raw mutton, you can see. When you get the raw pork, and pork bones look exactly the same as sheep. When you kill a pig, it looks exactly the same as a dead sheep. And so all of those are clearly sprites that were reused. To domesticate pigs is incredibly similar to sheep as well, except that pigs are aggressive, so far as I can tell, as far as I've heard. I don't know if they're always aggressive. I heard that they're supposed to run away when they have piglets with them, but I don't know. This is the first time I've been in the game. Okay, you can see here he's got an apron with a red cross on it. If you use a apron with red dye, you get that red cross on there. Okay, she got it. So yeah, just an apron in red dye, which is the rose madder root, simmered water, all that kind of stuff. Bowl of raw pork is the only way you can do this. I don't think you have to cook it on an oven. I think you can cook it on an open flame, I mean. Let me think about what else. Yeah, and so that's how you get the carnitas. You can't eat the carnitas by themselves. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of food being made. Here we go. Here's some berries down here. This is what I need, for sure. That's fine. Yeah. So instead of using gooseberries with carrots, right, to feed the pigs to domesticate them, you use corn kernels, which of course is the dry corn cob in a bowl. Then you use a flint chip or a knife Yeah, see, pig bones are exactly the same as sheep bones. Don't worry, domestic sheep. This is not your friend. What was I saying? Corn kernels. So you either have to kill the parent boar, or you have to wait until the baby boar has left the parent. Then you feed the wild baby boar. It grows up and has domestic baby boar. Then you can either kill that adult wild boar. Aha, yeah, you can see here they look identical, right next to each other. Then you can either kill the adult wild boar and take the domesticated baby, or you can wait until the domesticated baby leaves, and then you can feed the domesticated baby. It says that I'm hungry, but I'm not all that hungry, to be honest. Boars show up in swamp biomes, and so there's a possibility that we could find one out here. I imagine that they've all been either domesticated or killed at this point, though. So I'm not sure if we'll get into that. One of my viewers did mention that we never did look at Goose Domestication last time. That's absolutely true. There were already a bunch of domestic geese around, and so I wasn't too worried about it. The way to do it, though, it's super simple. You just have to find a poo. A sheep poo of any kind, and you just put that egg in there with it. Let us see if there are any sheep poos around. It looks like there isn't. It looks like all of these sheep poo have been used. We have some locked bins there. That's perfectly fine. What is this? Adobe rubble. Okay. So this place must have been around for a long time. Ancient stone walls they've got as well. A partial bucket of water. It's interesting that it looks like it's overflowing. I haven't seen that before. We also didn't explore harvesting geese either, which is something that we could do. I can see that there are several geese around. I can't remember how they're cooked either. Gold flakes? Oh, I see. I see. They're, Oh no. Let's see, let's do like this. Okay. They're, actual gold. I was thinking of cornflakes, like the cereal. I was gonna say, I did not see that in the patch notes. Here's the sheep poo up here. Where did I end up leaving that egg at? Here it is. Right here. They might be trying to make soil with this too, so this might be a huge problem. Yeah. This is all compost up here, for sure. And we've seen domestic geese around, so I'm not too comfortable with dropping this in here because soil is such an important commodity. It's an important resource that we need. And so I don't really want to shove this egg in there, but that's all you do. There's the sheep dung. You take the egg, you shove it in there, and you get a domesticated sheep. There's plenty of domesticated sheep running around, so I'm not interested in that right now. This ball of thread, right? You get that from shearing the sheep, and then using the fleece with the drop spindle. I am just walking around chit-chatting right now, too. I'm not actually contributing to the colony right now, which is a huge shame. So we could actually do that and get some fleece going. Do we have a... Yes. We have this that we can feed to a baby sheep so that it grows, right? Come on now. My internet connection should be fine. So I don't know if they're feeding babies or if they are feeding shorn sheep. Most people don't feed shorn sheep. Let's get some of these babies out of here, by the way. Okay, and so you have to remember that the shorn sheep cannot have baby sheep. Okay, so we're going to go in from step 1 and make us some sterile pads. There we go. So we have sheared a sheep. let's take this fleece, and we can use... Can we use it on the spindle? No. You have to pick up the spindle and use it on the fleece. And so now we have a ball of wool, or ball of thread, sorry. Yeah, ball of thread. Now you have to have a bowl of water and some coals. Let us see. Okay, all of these kids are doing stuff with coals and stuff. So we already have this bowl of sterile pads, right? And here is a dirty wool pad, which can be cleaned in the same way that you make sterile pads. Oh. Let's give that to the baby. It's with an E. Do we already have some stew around? No. Nobody has actually made stew. It's all just kind of sitting here. Okay, so now we have to find a bucket, basket, I mean. I wish we could just replace baskets with items, that would be perfect, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Just such jerks, you know? Such jerks in this game sometimes. Let's bury Grandma way south. Right here is fine. I'm sure she won't mind being that far away from all of those jerks and cruel, rude folk. Okay, so let's try to help this colony survive then. It's not going to be super easy, I can tell. It's not like we have a huge abundance of food everywhere that nobody seems to really be working on. Oh, you can stack firewood. You can also stack logs. In the picture, they're stacked up to 5. I don't know if you can stack more than that or if 5 is the limit. Let's take a look around. Let's get some heat banked here. There we go. That's not bad. Yeah, here's nice stacks of firewood right here. I saw that broken down wheelbarrow. I was kind of interested in grabbing that, but... Okay, there's dead pigs. Here's a log all by itself. Here's some stacked logs right here. So you just take either the log or the firewood or whatever, and I assume, yeah, just click on that. Okay, let's take this firewood back home. Because we need it back there. Wow, look at all these dead things. It's tragic. I want to turn this into kindling, so we're going to need the axe here. Okay, and then I've been told that you just have to use a firebrand with an existing fire. But I can see now there are no existing fires in this area. Man, rough times. Let's eat this cactus. Can we get a little bit better temperature banked here? That's not bad. It's about the same as what it was before. Okay, so we have a lot of trees have been chopped down here. That's fine. What I really need is a juniper tree. Oh no, there's a wild boar. Whoa, they can be aggressive. Like I said, I'm under the impression that the ones with piglets are not aggressive. The ones without piglets, though, I don't trust them, so I'm not going to stand around and find out. But they can attack you, they can do damage, and it is bad for you overall. Because see, here we get this tinder, but if I don't have a leaf very quickly, this is all going to be for nothing. I should have emptied that same basket out with the dirty pads. Cause see, I don't even know where my ball of yarn is anymore, if it's anywhere around here. Okay, let's drop that there for now, and let's go get a leaf, because I know that there was one right over here. There were also some berries. Okay. There goes old Piggy. There's an arrowhead. When you get shot with an arrow, you can pull the arrow out, or have someone else pull the arrow out. I don't know if you yourself can actually pull the arrow out. So that's interesting. Let's see, here it is. Is this going to be too far away? Okay. Let's go ahead and get a large fire going. There we go. So that other people can enjoy the same fire. Then let's go... Okay, there is a fire going up here. That's good to know. Now that I've already started one down there. Let's grab this wood here. Horses can be bit by snakes as well, and they die immediately as far as I can tell. After a horse dies of a snake bite, if you use a knife on it, it's possible to get bowls of Anti-Venom. And with this Anti-Venom, you can cure snake bites. So that's good. I'm not sure if there... Once again, I'm not sure if there's a time limit associated with that, or how exactly it works. Horse, stop tempting me to show them what horses do when they get snake bit. Okay. Stopping for no reason. It's always an exciting prospect there. Okay, let's drop that there, and then let's use this firebrand to just light this. Perfect. And we just need to wait. These are all sterile pads. The bowl of dirty pads are gone, and we don't even have a bucket of water anyway. There's no, bowl. There's no empty bowls around. Everything is full of something else. And I can't empty most of this stuff. I'm not sure what most of this stuff is anyway. Let's refill that. Yeah, that one fire is going to go to complete waste, because I can't find any bowls. There was also a basket... No, there was a basket of clay here too, and it's gone as well. So I can't even fire up the kiln to try to make more bowls. Oh, it's so difficult to work with other people, for real. It's difficult to stay coordinated. And to know exactly what needs to be done. Because there's so much stuff. Nothing needs to be done at this point, to be totally honest. Everything is done. And so right now it's just run around and live your life, do what you want, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's see. There's this goose. I'm sure there were a bunch of geese around here. Bowl of dough. Yeah, and this could have gone onto here, but we don't have anything around to cook on there. We don't have any tortillas. I could throw this bowl of dough on there and try these as tortillas, right? Does that work? No? Raw wheat tortilla plus hot flat rock equals cooked wheat tortilla. Oh no, I have to use this on the rock first. That's right. So then we're supposed to flatten these out. Yeah. There we go. That'll probably be the end of it. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure this isn't any good, because we would need beans in order to make these. And, dirty raw wheat tortilla. Okay. I didn't know these could get dirty as well. That's very interesting. Okay, she's got a good point there. Bowl of cleaned, dried beans. Okay, so this is fine then. We need more bowls, to be honest. Bowl of flour, but we don't have any bowls to mix water in there to make dough. Where is the nearest well, also? I probably passed a bucket already, too. Y'all are probably screaming at me. Here's a bucket. It's empty, of course. Here's a partially full bucket, right next to where I was. Okay. Where did those clean, dry beans go? Yeah, somebody took them already. Infuriating. But that's the way it goes. This is the one that doesn't have water yet. Okay. Let's see. There's still dry beans over here. They need to be replanted, though. Nobody's on that either. Here's a raw wheat tortilla. Oh, come on. I can't pick it up for some reason. Trying to replace it with another item doesn't work either. Corn kernels. More carnitas. Stack of wheat tortillas. I wish that I could replace... Oh, there's my ball. Yeah, okay. Let's take this and put it here. So then I don't have to worry about that. Okay, there's more beans up there. I was hoping that since it was sitting outside of a bowl, that it would actually be mutton. These are all porks. So somebody went mad with the pork, but we can't do anything with it because nobody has corn tortillas around. You can't make pork burritos, sadly. It has to be the tacos. Let's see. Oh, that's so bad. Did he really do that to make one? Oh, that was such a waste. Okay, so, yeah, part of first aid is to use these sterile pads that cleans the wound, but then to close the wound, you need a needle and thread. Or a needle and a ball of thread, like that. Either way you want to go. That's how it gets done. Let's get these corpses out of here. Lineage ban is different now. If you die as a baby, or if you live less than 30 minutes, there is a possibility that you will respawn back in your old family, which is kind of nice. Yep, we're down to a handful of berries, and I don't think there's anybody here that's tending to all of them. We've got a bunch of dry berries as well, because we don't have bowls. Okay, let's see if we have any wells that aren't completely empty. These wells are all empty. We're about to be out of berries also. That well is just dried out now. Okay, let's get back to watering where we can. Try and keep these people alive. Okay. The hunger dings are at different times now too. So it does ding earlier to let you know when you're starting to get hungry. That's been throwing me off right now. I've been sure I was about to starve to death a couple of times now, and it turned out I was just starting to feel very hungry, like now. Okay. I'm so done. I'm so over eating tiny bits of berries here and there. I would really love to see real food being made around here, but it's just not happening. There's no farmers, I guess? These people are over here, but I don't know what they're doing. Let's grab an empty bowl. I'm still sad that I can't just click on beans with an empty bowl and get a full bowl of beans. That's probably why, because they've been picked on. Wow. Oh, I can't, I always forget about that. Let's replace this. Let's drop this here. Okay, good. We need this plate here. Okay, so now we have soaking beans. Now I need to cook these soaking beans. So good luck with that, because they've used up the fires, and nobody ever thought to make another fire. Cook on hot adobe. Yeah. I just don't want to leave these beans anywhere, because I know they're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know where... Man, this is the worst. Let's leave that there for now. Okay, there is stew around, which is nice. There's just so many carnitas. Yeah, she's been gored by a... Yep. He used the sterile pad on her. And now... Let's see, where is the... Where is that needle and thread that was around here? That's what I would love to know. Oh man, it's so disgusting. This place is just absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, just leave the shears right here, which are nowhere near the sheep at all. Let's leave the shears over by the sheep. The only way to fix that child would be to use a needle and thread on her, but I don't know where they are, so we're just going to forget about it and pretend like it didn't happen. Okay, they've got 3 fires going over here. Beautiful, beautiful, wonderful. I take back everything mean that I ever said about any of these people. Let's hurry up one of these. Just go to Coles anytime now. Okay, we've got cooked beans. So now we can make a plate of burritos. Oh, I can't pick up the whole plate. This is a total shame. It's fine though. It's fine. Let's get the rest of these beans from here, because I'm sure that these would be better served over by the farm. Oh, please move. Please move. There we go. Okay, so now we have meh for stew. Let's see, what else was I trying to do? Yeah, we have these carnitas. I'll be surprised. Oh, here's limestone right here. Here's wooden tongs. We don't have any bowls, though. I need bowls of limestone. Thank you very much. Here's an empty bowl. But that doesn't help me, because either somebody's going to come take the bowl, or somebody's going to use the limestone for something else. Because I'm taking the bowl. You know, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. People need to do what they need to do. So I'm not trying to talk down to anybody for taking what they need. There's nothing wrong with that. I just feel like see, is it Is it still behind his head? Or did somebody jack the bowl from there? I don't know. Here's another bowl. It could be used. Okay. So there's 3. I don't think we even have enough corn to make that many corn tortillas. Here is a bunch of wheat. Here's carrots. Squash. Okay. Yeah, I don't see any corn. Let's keep going. Nope. There's no corn growing right now. I wonder if there's any corn available to be grown. Here we go. Now we need this flint chip. There we go. Let's get these cut. Of course, he ran off with that one. I'll be surprised if he knows how to use it. Yeah, he's just dropped it on the ground here. Somebody's run off with another one. These shucked ears, I can't remember how long they take to dry out. I was thinking it was something like 4 minutes, which is pretty crazy. Okay, we need some firewood for the fire, and we need... Oh, let's come down here and get our temperature. It's pretty good. It's perfect, actually. Let's keep this fire going, if possible. Okay. We still need kindling, too, and I have no clue where the axe went. Well, we could turn one of the firebrands into a axe. The only problem is then we don't have a firebrand. So I explained about the sterile pads, right? Dirty wool pad. Okay, so to make the sterile pads, you take the ball of thread, right? And then you have to have a bowl of water. You basically boil the water and put the pads in there, and that sterilizes it. Where did a bucket go? There's got to be an empty bucket around here somewhere, right? Because this is where all the buckets were just a little while ago. Oh, people have no organizational skills. Northwest. This way. Oh, are we gonna die? Yep, we're dead. That's fine, though. Oh, wow. How long can we live? There we go, 39 years. So I shouldn't respawn in this same village, which is perfectly fine with me. It was a nice village, it has a lot of stuff in it, but there was just too many people. Here we are. Pretty sure this is the same village. It is. I am Andy now instead of Vladimir. That's fine. Yeah, they definitely need bowls. They could have done with half the crocs and kept the bowls instead. Yes. Keeping me alive. Surprisingly, I don't know how all of these people have lived this long in this village. Because, well, personally, this village is crazy busy. Crazy busy. They've been trying to keep up, though. What's that mean? Why you gotta say things like that, man? No relation. Good. Good. Eve Knuckles. Elvira. You need a hoe or two? Well, don't look at me. I'm just not the hoeing type, you know. I can't even talk. We need long, straight shafts for handles. Or what? Kids? Water is north of the farm? Oh, that's good to know. Northeast? There's one northwest, thing. Okay. Have all these been watered already? They certainly have. They just need to be soiled. And then re-watered. This is something that we can take care of. Let's see, where... I guess we have to find a basket, though, first. Here we go. Perfect. Let's get some soil out for the... Oh, wait, no. Compost was up here. Compost was up here. Compost doesn't exist anymore. Okay. So, instead then, here's a corn seed. I was looking for this earlier. See if anybody... They're planting way too much squash. The beans are good. There's a corn sprout there. So let's drop this here then. Yeah, we definitely need hose. Here's a long straight shaft. These have been used up. There is a sheep dung, so if I could get a... If I could get a straw from up here, have they been just making baskets, or is there not a straw whatsoever? There's not. It's just all wheat. Man, there's no organization here. None. I don't even know what to do with my life anymore. All right, let's run north and see. Straw. I saw a straw just laying on the ground up here forever ago when I was running around in my other life. Here it is. Let's eat this berry. Grab this wheat. Stop and bank some temperature. And I love that. I like to call it a feature, but it's completely accidental that you can bank temperature like that. It sure is helpful, though, for sure. Especially surviving these long treks like this. Alright. Let's beat the heck out of this thing, and then swap it. Nice, we have a corn grown. Beautiful. Let's put this on some poo. Where is some poop? Here we go. Let's swap this. Okay. It has to be shoveled onto there. Shovel the poop. Oh, come on. That pig is trying to follow me. Straw. Clay. Needle and thread. Sheep dung. Shovel sheep dung. Alright, I don't know how to make the stuff right now. I'm about to die again. Okay. Get a little better temperature here. Let's see. Did somebody else make it? No. Okay. So with this, bowl of mashed berries and carrots. Do we still... Oh, we still need the mashed berries and carrots. Oh. Here it is. Can I mash it with this? No. It has to be a sharp stone. Was there a sharp stone over here? There is. Okay. Let's mash this. Let's pour this on there. Now let's put the dung on there. Oh, are you kidding me? I feel like I'm just wasting uses on that shovel, which is probably the case. Okay. need this. I need some water. Come on, please. There we go. And that's empty now. So let's go pour this on here. Okay. So now, shovel of dung, wet compost, composting compost pile. Okay, so that's the first time I've done that to make the new compost. The last time I made compost, you still use worms for it, so that's been ages ago. Okay, we still, though, need dirt and water for all of this. We still need water. Oh no, somebody else has run off with the bucket, that's fine. They can go get the water. We still have wheat tortillas that we could make, but sadly we don't have what we need for the corn tortillas. I was tempted wholeheartedly to eat some of this pie. I still am. Mutton pie. She's gonna pick up that one. I'm gonna eat that one. Okay. Is there stew cooking already? There is stew cooked already with no bowls. Because people are filling up the bowls with cooked pork, which is absolutely absurd and incredibly stupid. Okay, let me get this. Can you move, please? Thank you. Didn't quite get that last one. Oh, she was trying to cook that bowl on the forge. Yeah, I can't say words. It's a really cool concept. It's just frustrating, the speaking. Let's see. So there's got to be water somewhere now, right? Or did someone just take off with the bucket and is never coming back with it? Okay, so now we need water. Here's a bowl. Okay. And now with the bowl of plaster... Yeah, we need one more water. Bowl of slacked lime. Okay, so now we need to get the corn going. So let's go find... Is that one ear of corn down here still? It is. I wish I could eat that. Let's see. Were there any bowls? Okay. So we've got some things going. Let's take this corn. Oh man. That evil woman. Where's she gone with it? Oh, she put it in the dang stew? Are you kidding me right now? I thought I was helping her, and I thought she was going to help me at the same time. Little did I know. Oh, what have I picked up? A corn kernel? Yeah. So now I need to shuck these. So there is some more dung, which means that it's possible to get some more compost going, but that's only assuming that somebody will raise wheat. And I don't see that being a very strong possibility right now, because we don't have the soil to do it. I haven't seen any wheat seeds. A dry planted corn seed, so that's not good. And you can't get wheat seeds out of the piles like that. Okay, so I need one of those corns to dry out so that we can make the limed corn. Let's grab this bowl. Okay. I don't know if picking up the corn is going to reset the timer, so I just want to set this to the side then. Is that... What happened to the flint chip that was here? Here's one. So we've got potentially 2 buckets of, or 2 bowls of this limed corn once it comes around. Once those finally dry out. We're totally out, aren't we? Nope. Someone's being killed. Somebody must have killed all the sheep, that person was saying. Okay, can't place that down because the floor spikes are there. Floor stakes, I should say. Did someone really kill all the sheep? Yeah, all of the sheep are dead. Wow. There's got to be wild ones running around. We need mutton, though, anyway. There's plenty of flour around to make pies, and mutton is something... Mutton pies are huge. I'm sure that there's more domestic sheep running around, so it's not going to be difficult to raise more sheep. No one was tending to them properly anyway, so I can't say that it's all that bad. Raw pork, raw pork. Everybody's trying to experiment with the new stuff, and nobody's really paying attention to what needs to be done. There's so much cooked pork laying around. I'm trying to do this so that we can get rid of some of the cooked pork. Okay, so there's one. Okay. There we go. Can I just eat this? I can't. Which is a huge shame, because I'm pretty sure... Oh, was there... Dang it. I think there were... there was a bowl of stew up there still, that I never did eat. Is this the same village? It doesn't quite look like it. G? I meant F. Okay. Okay, this does look like a different... He's trying to kill it with the hammer. Oh no, he's been gored. Can't kill it with a knife? Just with a bow and arrow, I assume? Oh no. He's trying to get killed so hard. Oh, I did it again with G. I meant F. I should be safe here, just like with the bear. He shouldn't be able to see me. Okay, she's got me. I mean, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm not an idiot, though. I'm pretty dumb. Yeah, I think a bow and arrow is the only way you can kill him. Grandmother. My grandma's telling it how it is. Oh man. It's sad that it is that way, but yeah, there are a bunch of folks that don't quite understand the game. And there's nothing wrong with that. If you would like a link to the best crafting recipes and all that kind of stuff. The best link to all the best stuff. Down in the video description, I've left links to resources for the game. Crafting recipes mostly, also server activity. So if you want to check those out, be sure to check out the video description down below. It might save your life, your in-game life. A young grandma. Haha! I have stories, but they're not to be shared. Not to be shared here. Okay. I think she was talking to me. First things first, let's grind this wheat into flour. Okay, so let's take a peek around. There's wheat up here for straw and stuff. There's squash, there's beans. Oh, this place is not a lot better than the last place. They've been placing down baskets full of soil. You can't till in basketfuls of soil anymore. You can only use the bowls to spread them out. Here is a compost pile. It is wet, but it doesn't say it's composting. I haven't noticed any sheep around. I saw the guy wearing the apron. You have to have sheep to have an apron. Man, there's a lot of dead people around here. I saw the bow, but I didn't see an arrow nearby. Right, there's got to be sheep if you had an apron. Oh, here they are. Okay. Here's a fleece. There's a poos. Yeah, there's quite a few poos out here. There's a lot of berries, so that's good. It should be pretty difficult to starve here. Still possible, mind you, but difficult. Where was... Okay, and here's the shovel. So let's scurry on over here then, and grab us a poo. Whoop. Okay, so now that is composting into soil. That's good. Let's see, are there any empty bowls around? Bowl of soaked beans. Winnowed dry beans. Here's a bowl. Okay. I don't think I can pick this up with a bowl. No, it has to be picked up with a basket first. There we go, and now there's another sheep with the fleece. Not boots with the fur, but sheep with the fleece. Well, that's not exactly what I meant to do, but it will work. Okay, so this is mutton. Let's get this clay bowl and let us fill it with water. Okay. Now we're going to come over and set it here. Can we... Is it possible for us to find a fire? Surely, with all the cooking over here. Okay, so here's a fire. I want to make some sterile pads. So let's... Oh, that's not good. What was that? Corn kernel? Okay. Let's actually put this here. Not because it's necessary, but because I don't want to start a fire on wood floors. Just for RP reasons. Let's get this. Nice. So we were still able to pull it off. Temperature is pretty high right now. Oh, maybe I should put this up closer to the fire so that people see it. Okay, they already have some sterile pads, but we're going to make some more. I think a lot of people hesitate taking the last berry off of bushes. They should just do it and then fix the bush once that's done. Oh, this one is already languishing and needs the soil. There's a couple more over on the side too. I have to let the fire burn down to coals anyway, so this is a good way to use up my time. We'll leave that left. Yeah, so this is definitely a less hectic village. We should be able to get a lot more accomplished here. Let's leave that there. Let's go check on our fire. Okay, we're down to coals. Put the water on there. Now we get the ball of thread. Ta-da! I need another bowl. Here we go. Yeah, put that there. Replace it. Oh, it didn't work. It didn't work. Okay, that's fine. There. So that's how you make sterile pads. That's also how you clean dirty pads. Just drop them in the simmering water like this. You can't do anything with it once it's there. There's other things you can do with simmering water. Leave it down in the comments if you know, because I can't think of it right now. Oh, this is how you make dye. If you drop the rose madder in there, it'll make a simmering red dye. Then you put an apron in there, it'll put the red cross on it. Alternatively, I think there's an indigo plant that if you drop it in there, it will give you blue dye. So that's a possibility as well. Yeah, good stuff. I always want to tend to them immediately, which is, of course, impossible, because now it just says empty domestic gooseberry bush. You have to wait until it gets to the next stage before you can do anything to it, which is good and bad. I mean, it tries people's patience, and I don't know if you know this, but people aren't very patient in general, so it's difficult to keep them on this sort of thing. Alright, let's put these in here. Let's replace this. Bring it up here. Okay, so that's it for these. So far as beans go, what do we really need? I'm not sure yet. Let's wait. Oh, I'm eating so many berries. Got minced rabbit. I don't think we can use that for pie, can we? Oh yeah. It's exactly what you use in pie. And that looks to be what they're making the most of right now, is pie. I could go try to find a limestone. Let's go looking for a limestone. I don't know why, though. It's already full of charcoal, so we're okay on that front. Pickle Rick. Yes. Pickle Rick. Okay, so if we get this started up, we can... Let's see. Here's a smithing hammer. Do we need any tools in particular? A hoe for sure. I don't know if that worked. I think I'm of age to bear children, but I haven't yet, which is fine. Okay, so yeah, we need a hoe for sure. And then, we need some other things as well. Let's get going on this first. Oh, if you people could please get out of my way, it would be invaluable. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's drop those there. Drop this. Okay. Perfect. And we got our... Nope, that's flour. Oh. Here we go. Good heavens. Remember what I said about it not being that crowded? Nope, they're just all concentrated over there on that one side. Pretty ridiculously. Let's see. Okay. We have the quicklime. We don't have any more bowls. No surprise there. Oh! Flint chip or knife on dry. Yeah. I was telling Chris Mahoney one time that it was bare hand, and that was completely incorrect. I apologized and corrected myself later on when it was just the two of us playing. So I wanted to get that on recording so that my viewers know. Yeah. Oh man. Anything else? Beautiful. So this kid does know how to play. This is awesome. Okay, so let's grab this. Hang on. What? Tried to click on that to pick it up. Yeah, still eating berries, which is not ideal. I'm trying to think what I haven't covered yet. And I'm also trying to think why I'm still trying to make pork tacos when there's no cooked pork around. Make plates. Yeah, we could do with some plates. These are soaked beans, so those are going to end up going in. Good grief, a stew. Good grief, that took me too long to figure out. Oh, there are crocs over here. Holy cow. Okay, and there's a clay bowl right there. Let's drop these beans on the ground then. Okay. So we can get soaking beans out of these for bean burritos, and we can make bean burritos. Let's see. With any of these bowls of dough, we need. Here, let's leave this here. We need some flat rocks, which over here. Oh, let's avoid the boar. Has no baby. I've yet to see one with a baby. According to the crafting thing, it only takes them like 3 seconds to have a baby. But I have yet to see a wild boar. There's a piglet. A domesticated piglet. Let's see if we can get a look at it. Okay, yeah, there it is. Domestic boar with piglet. Now, supposedly, they will not attack you while they have a piglet. I don't know for sure, but that's what I've been told. Okay, so to do this properly then, we need a bowl of dough. We need a plate. Yep. Okay. And we need a long straight shaft. Oh, I've popped out another child. What's another good flour? Okay. here's all the water, all the berries. Here is the sheep pen. John Stone. He's just over here wearing rags. Perfectly acceptable. We all deserve no pie, apparently. Oh no. Eve Stone, my grandmother. Okay, we scavenged our poor grandmother for her clothing. This was the best choice that I had at the time. Oh, these are dry, by the way. She AFK? Okay, there we go. She is still alive. Alright, let's take this last berry. Let's run over here and see if our stick is still here. It is. Beautiful. This is wonderful news. Here is a sharp stone. Okay, now we can't put this anywhere, can we? Okay, we can put it back on the flat stone, so that's good. I need another flat stone, and a kindling, and the other stuff that you need for all of this. Isn't there a flat stone here? No, it's all flint. I do not want to be having kids. I'm serious. Okay. Did it work? Carnell? My daughter Carnell? Okay, that's fine. Pretty sure that was my other child, wasn't it? Is this... Yeah, Marigold. Oh no. There's way too many people now, for sure. Oh no. Yeah, we don't have arrows for the bow, though. Oh, no. We got gored. Oh, no. Now we got hit. This is not good. I ran through the... I ran through the square where they were at. I'd really love to know where any kind of hatchet or axe was. Oh. Okay. So we do die over time if the wound isn't sutured, which would be the needle and thread. So there's something else that we know now. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. If you want to catch the next one, be sure to subscribe. consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description. And be sure to check out the video description for other links, including the crafting recipes and server activity links. Yeah, and be sure to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.